Club. Good morning, everybody. We're so happy to be here with you. Hey, I just wanted to talk a little bit about motivation. And, a lot of times people think that motivation automatically comes, or you see people that get up in the morning like us every morning working out or doing this or that, and you think that people just naturally have motivation. It doesn't work that way. There are many days that I get up in the morning and I don't want to work out. I am not motivated. Motivation is something that is literally acquired, or you learn how to do it through dedication and repetitiveness. And also, I think ahead a lot. So a lot of times if I get up in the morning and I'm not motivated to work out, then I visualize what it's going to be like during the day if I don't get my workout in and get my physical body moving. And I can visualize the fact that it's not going to be a great day. It just isn't. And here's the other fact. Whenever I get up in the morning and I don't feel like working out, I never regret pushing forward and doing my workout. At the end of my workout, I'm always glad that I pushed forward and I did it anyway. So that's the thing that you need to think about when it comes, if you get up in the morning, or if you think you don't have time to work out. That's another bullshit story that we tell ourselves. We have plenty of time. Our workout in the morning is literally a half an hour total. 15 minutes of it is the actual workout. Yeah, this part. But what I'm saying is you don't need a lot of time. You don't have to spend hours in the gym. You don't have to spend hours working out. Just get your body moving. I'd like to say hello to everybody that is tuning in. Good morning, everybody. It's 6 a.m. here in the U.S. in the beautiful state of Maine. We have a sunny day this morning. This is David Hills, our professional trainer, and I'll let you take it away.
Well, thank you. Yeah. I actually have to do the thinking part of these classes the night before because I wake up a little foggy trying to figure this out. So today we're going to be working on two techniques.
How many? Two.
The first one is the high pull, and second one is the halo. And 11 a.m. in the UK. Okay, sure. Wow. Nice. At least you didn't have to get up early for this. I hope you got your kettlebell ready. Okay, so the first one that I want to go over is the high pull. Now, the high pull it's going to start from a swing, and at the top of the swing, you're going to bring the kettlebell back by pulling your elbow up high, back to this position. Now, what's interesting is that, so a lot of people think of it as this pulling action, but I think it's misnamed. I think it should be called the high push, because what happens is this: when you look at that.
Why don't you run so they can see this side of you? The camera.
Sure.
Yeah, there we go.
So if I was to swing this kettlebell in a normal fashion, like this, if I was to do it very hard, it would go all the way around. So essentially, the kettlebell is going to be coming back this way. That's its natural tendency. So what I want to do is pull it back to this position, and then I have to push back through the kettlebell. It's like punching back through the kettlebell. Now, there's a couple of things that have to happen here. One, you have to get a little bit of a grip on it. Otherwise, the bell will just drop. The other thing is that you certainly can't stop. It has to come back and straight back out. And another issue that happens is that people forget about their shoulder. They'll seat and unseat their shoulder during this push. And you don't want to do that. The shoulder stays seated, and the push happens from the arm.
I can tell you from trying this one, he makes it look super easy. So you want to start with a fairly light weight on this. It's not as easy as it looks because you have to have some momentum, and you can't stop because the ball will drop.
And it's actually one of the things that it's a little bit easier to do this with a pair of light kettlebells. So you're coming back and out with both of them.
So this works your shoulder
Yeah, this is
and arms.
these things. They all work the shoulder because the kettlebell is trying to, as you're swinging it, the kettlebell is trying to pull away from you, and you have to pull it back. So these are all uh, flexors and extensors. These are flexor-centric exercises, which are basically pulls. So this is just gonna pull back. This is gonna work your lats. It's gonna work your bicep, and then in the other direction, it's gonna work your triceps and your chest. A lot of these kettlebell exercises don't work the pecs, the chest area. This one does. This is one of those ones that's an excellent one for that purpose. So I'm going to demonstrate. It looks like this. Now, a lot of people will make the mistake of bringing their elbow down. Back up. That's not what you want. You want the elbow up high. If you've ever started a lawnmower before, it's kind of like starting a lawnmower. That's the action that you want. So give it a little bit of a practice. Do a couple of those swings just now, just to get a handle on it.
I'm going to try it.
Go ahead. And actually, I'm going to try with a pair.
Now, when I grab a hold of my kettlebells, am I doing it?
No, you want to grab the palms back. Yeah. That way you're already in.
And then
Start with regular swings. Get them going in regular swing form. Yeah. Stop back.
that's the hard part.
Yes. There it is. So what you're doing is something that a lot of you guys at home will end up doing is here and then here, you're extending your arms out of the sockets.
Gotcha.
You want to do this, not
Shoulders seated.
this. Yeah. Don't let your arms come out like this. Keep them back. Focus on your shoulders staying in the socket. A little bit.
Yeah,
That's better.
it's hard.
Not bad. Not bad.
You have to use your core.
You do have to use your core. You have to keep your belly tight the entire time. Great. Yeah, go down to one and give it a try with just one. It's different with one. With two, it's symmetrical, so it's a little bit easier with the brain. When we do things symmetrically, it's a little bit easier for us.
Right?
Feel yourself trying to stop.
Yeah.
Stop. The ball will drop.
It's hard to keep your shoulders seated because it wants to go forward.
That's right.
These workouts really do work up a sweat. It's cool here in the morning when we first get up, but it doesn't take long to warm up.
So the next exercise we're going to do is called the halo. And what that one looks like is you're going to hold the kettlebell way that you're going to hold it. We call this holding it by the horns, right? Like so, right? And what you're going to do, let me set this down for 1 second. What you're going to do is the kettlebell is going to be, the ball is up in the top, and you're going to bring it around around your head in this fashion, where your halo would be if you were to have a halo.
I have a halo.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Okay.
He's got the horns.
Right. So now the tendency is for your wrists to do all kinds of weird bending as you bring it around. You don't want that. This is an exercise that requires a straight wrist. We went over the wrist being straight yesterday, meaning that the ulna is in line with the fifth metacarpal. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch yesterday's episode. So as it goes around, you're going to focus on keeping your wrists straight. It can be done, right? Seat both shoulders and focus on your wrists being straight.
Your core is tight.
Core is tight, yes, absolutely.
You're basically just moving your upper body, your arms.
So
correct?
give that one a try.
Yeah. How'd you get that up there?
You're gonna put the kettlebell with the handle east and west, tip it back and grab a hold of it by the horns.
Yep.
Now use your hips to stand up, swing it up into position in front. Now, so already you can see your wrists are starting to bend like this.
Should I hold it like this?
Yep. It'll come forward to you a little bit.
Okay.
Yep. And so, yeah. Now, bring your elbows out. Yeah. Such that your wrists will be able to be in line. Okay. Now, keep your shoulders tight. Bring it all the way around your body. And try and focus on your wrists, and you'll feel. If you feel like there's a bar that goes from one elbow to the other, so your elbows can't come in or out. Bring it in a little bit closer. There you go. That's good. Good. This is an excellent shoulder work. Precise. So there you have it. Today's two exercises, the halo, the high pull. All right. Give yourself some space. Make sure you've got the appropriate size kettlebell. Make sure you've got room to use it.
Is it the same size?
No, that's a 12 kilogram.
Okay.
This is a 6.
That's heavy.
Which one? This one?
This one.
Yeah.
For me, it's
Some
heavy.
days they're heavier than others.
We had a good workout yesterday, so.
Yes, we did. We did. Okay. Let's do it. Starting a few minutes early, but that's okay. I'm sure you guys can handle it. All right. 2 hands on the kettlebell. Sit down into your hips. When you stand, you're going to tighten your core, seat your shoulders, drive into your heels. Stand up. Do 10 swings. Sit back into the hips. 1. Bring it to the middle. Around the body. Other direction.
Ten.
Yep. To the middle. Good. Bring it to one side. Hand to the shoulder. Swing it up. 1. Use your hips.
Me?
5. Change
Count the
hands.
people.
5 on the other side. Change hands. Send it up. 1. Swing. 2. 3. 4. 5. Change hands. 2. 3. 4. 5. Set it down. Nice. All right, we're going to go next to the high pull. We're going to do 10 on each side. All right. Up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Change hands. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and sit down. Nice. All right, we're going to move on to the halo. Remember, keep the wrist straight. I like to think of a bar that goes from one elbow to the other so that my elbows don't get any closer together or any further apart. That process helps you keep your wrists straight. Okay, tip the kettlebell towards you, grab it by the horns. Use your hips, swing it up in front of you, around the head. 1, 2, 6, 7, and change directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Set it down. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to actually go down to the slightly smaller kettlebell so I can demonstrate. Yesterday we did rotations around the ulna. The ball rotated around our arm. Today we're going to do handle stand. And these handle stand rotations, first we're going to just hold it, then we're going to do rotations. This is one of the things about why to put the pinky to the middle of the handle, is when we bring it up with the ball up. Right now my center of rotation is in the center of gravity of the ball, like so. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take the kettlebell from a swing position. We're going to go up, hold, 2, 3, swing. All right, so from the bottom, pick your kettlebell up, swing it up to handle stand position. 1, 2, 3, swing. 1, 2,
I'm gonna have to go
3.
smaller.
1, 2, 3. 2 more. 1, 2.
Awesome.
1, 2, 3. Change hands. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Change hands. Bring it all the way up and hold it. You can put this hand on top if you need to.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think I get it now. I noticed same thing with my wrists want to bend, but
Oh.
see, my kettlebell is crooked.
Oh, yes. So here, set it down for a second. When you're holding this in a handle stand position, your wrist is going to be bent.
Oh, okay.
The weight is coming straight down here on the ulna, rather than when you have the kettlebell in this position, in the with your hand through the handle.
Yeah.
The weight's actually pressing in this direction and down.
So let me show you. Is that correct?
Yes, that's fine. So the center of gravity of the kettlebell comes down and rests right on top.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. We're going to do 10 rotations with it in the handle stand position. 1, 2, 3. Grip with your toes. 4, 5, 6,
On the floor, not on
7,
the kettlebell.
8,
Just
9,
wanted to clarify that.
10. Change hands. Get up. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7.
You will progress in strength, so don't worry about it if you have to use a smaller kettlebell. One of my favorite workout people, Mike Chang, always says go at 70% of your workout. Never go 100 or more percent into your workout, because your body's going to catch up with it, and as you do this every day, your body will gain strength automatically, and you'll enjoy the workout more. You won't be tired the next day as much, and you'll just enjoy the workout better. So don't worry about if you're using a little, my little kettlebell, tiny thing, but I will gain strength as I do this and move
And
on.
you'll gain strength through form, through greater understanding of form, body awareness, and balance. To be honest with you, a lot of what strength is balance and coordination. And this lifting to 70% of your maximum, that's actually the Russian lifting protocol that has been well documented and studied. It's actually, you get much better results by going to 70%. The theory is that if you go to 100% and the next day you're in recovery mode and you can't work out again, you work out to 70%, you can continue to work out every day. And by the end of the week, you've done much more than somebody who's gone 100% 2 or 3 times. So anyway, let's get back to it. we're going to go to the long cycle, which is swing to the rack and press. We're going to do 10 on each side. Take your kettlebell, bring it up, and swing to the rack. And press. 1. Swing. Rack. 2. Swing. Rack.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Change hands.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Bring it in. Set it down. Beautiful. Very nice. All right. How you feeling?
Good.
Good. We're going to do 3 minutes of swings to wrap it up.
Wow, 3 minutes of swing. We did this yesterday. Amazing how long 3 minutes seems. But we're going to go into flow state, which is another thing that we learned from Mike Chang's workout.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so I'm not actually timing this. I just know from experience that 35 to 36 swings equals a minute on the rate that I swing. So I'm just going to do that 3 times. So if any of you guys are timing it and you see that I'm off by a few seconds, that's on you. Okay, here we go. 2 hands on the kettlebell. Drive into the heels to pick it up. Here we go. And 1. There's 1 minute. Few minutes. Last one. 6 more. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Yeah,
nicely done.
that's a great booty workout for you
Absolutely.
ladies who are
For the glutes.
working the glutes.
Excellent. Actually, kettlebell swings, they work your calves, your thighs, your glutes, your core, your shoulders, your grip, your cardiovascular system, your endurance, your strength, your balance, your coordination, all at the same time.
Yeah.
The single best workout tool on the planet. Excellent. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you so much for joining us. We're the 6 a.m. Kettlebell Club, sending you, all of you, peace, love, joy, happiness today, setting our intentions for a beautiful day, productive, fun, with family, friends, and all that good stuff. Thank you so much for joining us and supporting us.
Join us on YouTube on Way to Kettlebell. Join us on Sensei David Hill on Facebook, Way to Kettlebell on Facebook.
My Instagram, Kendra McLaughlin. My Facebook, Kendra McLaughlin.
4 cameras at the same time.
Yeah, so thank you so much for your support. Join us tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Swingers Club. Bye-bye.